Hi, Taurus. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of January 20th to the 26th of 2020. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back to those of you whom have been with me from the very beginning. To those of you whom have liked, shared, subscribed, and most importantly, to those of you whom have donated. Thank you very, very much. So I'm just going to do a quick spiritual read, see what Spirit has to say for whichever Taurus I'm reading for today. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread. So dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus energy I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages regarding the week of January 20th to the 26th of 2020. Okay, so in the center of the spread, we have unfinished communication. Wow, we just had this for Aries in the foundation, but this is the energy kind of surrounding this Taurus at the beginning of the week, maybe the 20th and 21st of January 2020. Spirit saying, try to let go of what isn't healthy for you, who you may be connecting with that you know if they're not consistently communicating with you. I'm feeling this is a Taurus in a love relationship. Communication was pretty much cut off. For others, you may be waiting on communication. Now I'm feeling like this could be in the area of money or love. Either way, in the very beginning of the week, we do have the serendipity energy. So Spirit is trying to give this Taurus signs and synchronicities regarding forward movement into the week as they wait for communication that hasn't come as of yet. So beautiful. My favorite number, 44, is in your foundation, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, during the week of January 20th, 2020. We have the energies of thinking about, with the number 44, security and stability in the area of home, family, business, and security and stability in the area of money, career, and finance. So Spirit is really trying to give you signs and synchronicities in your life this week as to how to move forward. Somebody here is waiting on something in the past. They were kind of feeling a little bit stuck, but you were put in a moment of pause with the Two of the Sea energies to meditate and to plan how you're going to move forward with your life now into the year of 2020. So by midweek, we'll say the 22nd to the 23rd, this particular Taurus has the imagination energies. So the advice here is to, after some thought, surpass messages that do not come, for they are not meant to be. Continue to push forward with your imagination. Continue to think about a solid foundation, for Spirit is trying to guide you this week, Taurus. All right, so in your actions position, through your actions, through your time and effort, right? Our mind controls the body and then tells the body what fulfills you, right? And then you take action steps towards what it is that you desire. So that's what this milk and honey energy is about. They're saying as you put in your effort, your imagination, your creativity, as you think things through and remain open to signs and synchronicities that Spirit wants to bring you this week, you will eventually be floating in this beautiful oatmeal in the energies of milk and honey, comfort, blue skies, rainbows, fulfillment. Look it. So Spirit's giving you the strength this week to remain poised as they help to guide you into the highest, best journey. And in your hopes and fears position, do not fear the journey ahead. For either a person is going to give you a leg up, is going to help you in some way, or Spirit is helping to give you a leg up through signs and synchronicities, where you're going to be able to recognize the correct direction whereby you can celebrate stability and security in the foundation of your life. Now, in the outcome position, we have Y, number 31. So it's like as soon as this Taurus becomes content, stable, and secure with their own goals and intentions, they are going to have a moment of pause. Now, the why energies are about, why did this happen? Why did I get to where I got? But recognize these wings here. Spirit's saying you have completed a particular chapter, or maybe many chapters of your life, where you were led to stop and think about things. And now you're receiving these wings to be able to fly forward into a new direction. So I do feel like Spirit is really saying we want to guide you to stability and security as you recognize what didn't work in the past. And now the steps, the action, the effort and time you're going to put into to make sure that the next chapter of your life is the most successful one. Like a little cheerleader in my ear. Okay, so I've been asking for the last week for Spirit to give me more information about the journey of life, and they showed me a mountain, which is like, it's in the Lenormand deck, and they explained to me that cards 1 through 4 are about climbing up into this beautiful journey. And the number 5 year in 2021 is when Spirit has you sit down and really think about how you're going to get to the next mountain, the next exciting, positive decision, action, reaction, so that you don't go down a path of difficulty and fall into what was like a river of humility and then go back around that unhealthy process again, where you have the opportunity here to create a beautiful new chapter in your life that could go on into and through many years from now. So see, this, oh my God, this is so exciting. So in the very beginning of the week, it could be around the 20th and 21st or 21st of January 2020 Taurus, where you are sitting in the here and now and you're holding this victory flag because you're recognizing in the past what didn't work for you, and you're recognizing now that your future is opening up in this direction. And that's those signs and synchronicities Spirit was talking about are going to be coming in the form of communication with the message in the bottle energies. And you're going to be contemplating, who do I want to co-create with? Who do I want to give my loyalty to? Now that could be in the area of business and or love this week. This is a 3-card summary to my left, by the way, with the same wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Yes, there's a healing process, not only for you, but for many during this week. And Spirit is sweeping away from the ashes so that we can, when the time is right, after understanding what happened, accept new blessings. But it's all going to happen when the time is right? Because they're saying even maybe by the mid to end of this week of January 20th, 2020, we have a Taurus, just like the Aries were. They are able to fly into a new exciting direction if they so choose, but they're sitting above this glass encased heart that says yes, no, maybe so, will they, won't they? And Spirit's saying focus on the blessings. Focus on the fact that 2020 is a number 4 year of new directions, of security and stability, of finding what it is that brings you joy in your own journey day to day. Yes, there was some form of circumstance situation that came before you that you enjoyed for but a moment of time. But with the Fates energy, that person, place, circumstance, situation went about its way. And you were meant to find energies of peace. So they're saying clean up your path, your life, your mind of anything that is unhealthy. For there is no place like home. There's no place like this beautiful home life that Spirit wants to help you to create. This could just be contentment with family and friends, feeling on top of the world, because with the number 5, you listen to Spirit about the highest, best decisions and actions and reactions that you're going to consciously make in the year of 2020, starting this week. So it could be that this week, somebody's wanting to create a positive connection with him, family, home, friends, business, and hopefully with the round and round energies, it is during this week that the Taurus not only recognizes unhealthy patterns, behavior, cycles, addictions to a person, place, circumstance, situation, or substance in themselves or another, but they're able to as well share that information with others who are maybe having a hard time in their family life, in their home environment. Yes. So they're saying we're trying to help you to find balance so that you can clearly see what it is that tugs at your heartstrings that really you can get passionate and excited about in your life. For the only chaotic energies around you this week are those of the orphaned energies, feeling forgotten, feeling left out, feeling sad or depressed, and spirit saying, all that you thought was the greatest in the world truly was not. And you should be recognizing that this week. For as soon as you recognize and you say to spirit, I know that I thought this was great, but it wasn't. Spirit's going to open a doorway for you. Wow, just like Aries by the end of the weekend. So we're talking the 25th or 26th of January 2020. A doorway opens up and this Taurus is ready to head into that new doorway. So you may feel as though your cup is empty in some way by the end of the weekend, but you're going to feel like you've gone through this regeneration energy. You're being reborn. You are a higher, better, more spiritually advanced soul. Look at this. On the bottom of the deck you have, truth be told, I was in this path for a period of time, but now with the owl here, I have obtained all the wisdom and knowledge I need to now move into and through this window with a brand new mask, with a more highly evolved me. And in that new direction, there is a brand new chapter waiting to be written by me, is what this Taurus is to be recognizing about themselves this week. Now, these mountains, these journeys we choose through our mind creates our body makes a decision, a journey or experience that is a mountain. You get up to the top of that mountain and you can find serenity or you can hold on to what is unhealthy. We all, the issues in the climb of the mountain are the 7 sins. And so each sign or each person is dealing with some form of temptation or situation. So you've got envy here, Taurus, insecurity, creating momentary pleasure because you're feeling insecure. But Spirit's saying, imagine that if you prayed to Spirit to help lift you into the highest, best path, that you could actually recognize positive signs and synchronicities that would help to free you from which way do I go into the milk and honey energies, knowing what you want to create for yourself in the next chapter of your life for the year of 2020. I had just heard, if people have been judging you because of your actions, Spirit saying, do something completely different, something super positive and successful, for that will shock a lot of people. And don't do it in a vindictive way, but just because you can show people who you truly are. Because somebody here was insecure and hiding behind an unhealthy way of existence. It's what I heard. Okay, so unfinished communication from a servant energy. This could be someone who really does want to give love, care, provide, and offer support to you this week. And the signs and synchronicities are going to come through some form of cheerful gathering. And that's how you're going to recognize that good things are happening now and the things you used to think about have come to an end with the death energy. So in the past, you waited for a period of time for some form of communication or paperwork, and that communication should be celebrated with someone who really cares for you. Make sure you let them know that you appreciate their love this week. Now, by the latter part of the week, say from the 22nd to the 24th of January 2020, take off the blindfold and stand up and remain hopeful as you use your imagination to create who you were meant to be remembered for. What is your soul purpose this week? You have control over creating something wonderful, floating in the milk and honey, feeling completely happy and fulfilled. And then through these actions of communicating with others, whether they communicate with you or not, you are going to be given some form of consolation, some form of opportunity by the end of the week. So the spiritual advice is to remain poised. You have the sighs energy. She sighs like, oh yeah, I was waiting for this to come and now I see it. And now I'm going to remain poised and continue to use my imagination to create cheerfulness, not only for myself, but in the lives of others. So in the hopes and fears position, Spirit's giving you a leg up, helping for you to come out of the malady energies of healing, because the time of healing is over. The time now is to understand why things happened in a previous chapter of your life that had to do with the energies of falseness, dishonesty, lies, and deceit. Whether it was a person, place, circumstance, situation, or this Taurus had an addiction to a person, place, circumstance, or substance. And now you can fly free and create the next chapter because you're recognizing how you were maybe false and dishonest with yourself, or how you led yourself to connect with people who were not honest with you. Yeah, there's a desire for cheerfulness in the beginning of the week. And Spirit's saying with the foe in the prison, don't continue to put yourself in this way of thinking. For family and friends and people around you at this time with the doctor energies do want to help you. So it is through some form of communication this week with others where you recognize that surprise, right? Somebody throws you some form of information, opportunity, or whatever, and you can. Okay, now we've got stubbornness regarding childhood, arrogance and researching, commitment and connection with another. There are some Tauruses here, and this isn't a relationship question here that I have for a particular Taurus. If they're not communicating with you, come together and celebrate with those who really care about you. Kind of the same message. Think about what needs to end. Those who leave you feeling unimportant or forgotten. Open your heart to forgiveness as you use your imagination. For as you focus on creating a solid foundation and happiness and joy in your life, there could come some form of communication. But remain poised. For your healing from something in your personal journey. And if someone comes in with falseness, you need to resist temptation, especially during the weekend of the 25th and 26th. For see, that could cause sorrow. And for some sweetheart energies here, they come in with falseness and they cause you sorrow, but don't let them mess up your game, right? Because you are worthy. Spirit's saying when you free yourself from energies of despair, sadness, regret, they are going to bring you a gift. And then we have reunion. So there could be a connection transpiring during the weekend of the 25th and 26th of January 2020, and you're going to have the priest energies to be able to speak your truth about that commitment or partnership. Yeah, we have the soldier and someone learning a lesson. This could be you with the soldier energies. Closed off emotionally, or someone you're dealing with is. But Spirit's saying, take all that you've learned with the old woman energies and the merchant and create abundance for yourself. Let other people kind of come and go, because this is about building up great self-esteem, self-worth, and figuring out what your own purpose, your own journey was meant to be about. For someone here got distracted with something that was unhealthy, but Spirit's giving you a leg up and is helping to heal you so you can start a positive new chapter. So you can recognize falseness, things that are not true. Beautiful. I think I'm going to bring in a closing card for this Taurus with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron Reed. Now, should these messages resonate for you, or you'd like your own personal energy read, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below. My readings are taking about 24 to 48 hours to turn around, but I do offer emergency readings that take about 1 to 3 hours. So let me know what you need in your email, and we'll go from there. Closing message for this Taurus, please. The Eagle King. Yep. Looking at the big picture and trusting in angelic help. Amen. You're on top of it. You're the Eagle King. You see from above. You now see a bigger picture. You will recognize this week energies of falseness, and you're going to have the strength of the Death card to bring things to an end, to take some time to think and apply your imagination as you are watching for signs and synchronicities for an opportunity to come your way. This is about you this week. It isn't a good time to deal with an unhealthy connection with another, is what I'm feeling for this person. For it's time for you to create the big picture, the next table of contents for your year of 2020. For Spirit is giving you help to bring your story a happy chapter. Wow. So thank you so much to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you as well for those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.